It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll get a look at this team's versatile linebacker. He'll get after you every chance he can get on defense. Hope y'all ready for this one. Next on Madden NFL 25.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times...
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
3rd down is the down that pass rushers live for. More often than not, they know it's a passing situation, and they get to just pin their ears back and go. Here early in this game, they're able to bring down the quarterback, and I got a feeling this won't be the last time.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity, but the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. Here's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
2nd and a yard. Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll look to throw again. His throw left side is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Receiver in motion, headed left. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run this one in. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss. It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This one taken at the 10. Past midfield. It's a foot race. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. It's a touchdown. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. This one complete right side. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Putting the tight end in motion. Now a run on first down. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Here's the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Now give on the ground. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. He'll drop to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He runs with it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. Man in motion, heading left. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Going to return this from the 10. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. We are through one. A one-point affair, 7-6 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Quick throw, taken in. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field. I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A short pickup to the 38. 2nd down and 8. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. A gain of 11 on that one. That's enough for a first down. Back to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Quick throw here is complete. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down. They'll send a tight end in motion right. On play action, he'll... And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They send the tight end in motion. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, so it'll bring up 4th down. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. It's first down, and they'll run. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he's into the end zone for the score. That his first touchdown this year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and Next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Tight end going in motion here. To the ground, a 1st down run. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now this offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the visitors are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. One final throw before the break. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. So we've reached halftime here. It is an 8-point game. On the return, it's Williams. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the ground, they go with their running back. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A gain there of 16 yards, and that will be a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased, but listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another 1st.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Off he goes. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Throwing now on 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy's a handful.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day. You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with a sack. There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Back to the air one more time. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Up the middle they go. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Has a touchdown. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it. As you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6, it starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt, saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Try to pick this one up on the ground. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Now the return, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Here's a 2nd and 6. From out of the gun, he'll throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 2nd down, they run the counter. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's enough for a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On the toss, they'll run. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. And now here comes the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They send a receiver in motion left. Now, faking the give. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Second down and 3. Putting the tight end in motion. The second down throw is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He keeps it himself, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. 2nd and a yard. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And that will be a first down. Now a give on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Here's a run. A short kick down to the 7. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll go with him again. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And he's in for the touchdown.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and through. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. He's going to look for the home run ball. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Here's a big one, this 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for our visitors. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.